Hello, welcome to the daily political tarot readings here on the Black and Orange channel. I am known as Autumn around here, and I am here at 12 o'clock every single day of the year to take 12 political questions from you and check in with the ether, check in to see what is in the spiritual collective. I also would like to say right up front, there's nothing that I do that you can't. Our souls are all sparks of the divine. We are all connected. This is a spiritual practice for me, and it is very much, I might have more practice, but as around here, someone joked that I was like Glinda the Good Witch, and here in my big pink bubble, but it really is, you had the power within you the whole time. And that's what I very strongly believe. So just so you know, you have a lot more power in you than you realize, and probably even more than you think you have. I'll bet. But anyway. All right. So, but I'm here every day to do this anyway, to see if I can help, maybe help some people sleep better at night. I'm not sure. I changed some of the settings on the camera, so hopefully it isn't quite as dark, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this goes. I'm not sure yet. Anyway. All right. So 10% of income that comes into the channel before expenses goes to feedingamerica.org, which supplies food to food banks across the country. That is an ongoing thing. And just put your questions in all caps. Anything in chat in all caps, that's how you communicate with me. Other than that, please just type normally, because otherwise I will get confused. And anything that is not in all caps, I am likely to skip, just because I don't. You guys have these really interesting conversations, and I kind of don't want to get sucked into the middle of something. So anyway, that is not my phone. Sorry about that. So that's, woof, I had headlines popping up here. Someone's talking, phone's going. It's Mercury retrograde, everybody. All right, so let's see. If I'm going to go up to the top, I'm going to look for anything in all caps, and if your question gets cut off, or I seem to have skipped it or something like that, just put it in again and put a YT right at the beginning, and I'll know that YouTube cut it off earlier. And if I don't answer your question, or I decide not to answer, or anything like that, it is never anything personal. So I really would feel terrible if I'd hurt your feelings. So anyway. So much noise, and I think there's lipstick on my teeth, and it's like, oh yeah, it's Mercury retrograde. The lipstick's gonna bug me. Sorry, hang on. We'll see. All right, and while the camera tries to pull itself back together, all right, I'm going to scroll up and look for anything in all caps. All right. After this, also while I'm looking, after this is over, I go down to the description box and the first comment. I type in all the questions covered today, and I timestamp them, and then I go in and I try to get them down to the second as best I can. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep doing it that exactly. It's taking more and more and more time in my day, and this is only a part-time gig. I have work I have to get to, but I will definitely keep time stamping. But we're gonna have to see about the getting it more accurate down at the second. We'll see. We'll see. I don't like not giving everything 100%. But I could make it better. But I could, yes. But then there are all these other things you can't do to pay your grocery bills. It's like, all right, looking. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen anything in all caps yet. So I know you guys put in some questions. I saw them. Am I just going blind? Stacy, good afternoon, autumn, and everyone. Hello, Stacy. That's in all caps. I've got Katie. Okay, apparently there are no questions. YouTube has cut so much off, I guess, that it's like, oh, nothing's going on in the world. What should we talk about? Diane, hi, Autumn. Feel like GOP mega donor Sheldon Adelson has a message to share. He passed last month. Okay, let's see if I can pick anything up. I'm not particularly fond of his energy. But hang on a second. Okay, sorry. I was checking in to see if this is something I should do because I'm not liking the energy. Yeah, okay. But all right, let's give it a whirl. All right, that is number one. Okay, seriously, camera. I'm already like the palest you can get, just about, and still be able to, without being actually albino. So, all right. But anyway, I'll have a look at that. Oh, it's Linda's birthday. Happy birthday, Linda. Craig, loved you with Whimsy the other day. I've never been on YouTube with Whimsy. I've never talked to Whimsy or been on a thing with Whimsy. Sheila was here from Celtic Tarot. And before that, Kirsten Langston from Third Eye Champagne was on. Those were fun. Maybe you mean that, or maybe you think of someone else. But anyway, thank you. Thank you for your kindness. Renee, will A.G. James bring down charges before the trial? Before the trial? Well, we'll just keep checking in. A.G. James. Charges before trial. Okay, that's number two. Stephen, a general reading on AOC. Why? Just let me know, Stephen, if there's something specific going on. I looked at her the other day. About, is she really going to challenge Chuck Schumer? And I wasn't picking up that she's going to. So anyway, but let me know if there's something specific going on. Geek Hillbilly, hello. Hi, Autumn. I'm snowed in here in Hardburley. 8 inches last night. How fast is the GOP? We're changing topics now. Yeah, okay. How fast is the GOP imploding? Well, let's see what we got. How fast is the GOP imploding? Because even McConnell has come out and said basically called Green a loony, her loony ideas. It's like, really? That's the best you can come up with, huh? Thank you, Jody. Tracy, what are Sidney Powell and Rudy up to? And Vanessa's asking, did Trump really pardon himself? Okay. What? So Tracy, what are Sidney Powell and Rudy up to? I was reading that article this morning about the meetings with Flynn and Powell and all of that. There's a really good article about that. That went on for hours, arguing with the White House lawyers and Trump and Vanessa is asking, did the Trumpster fire really pardon himself? Okie dokie. All right, that is number 5. Got it. All right, let's see here. Oops. Okay, it just jumped. So I don't know where it has just dumped me out to. Oh, I think I saw Yola. Did you have a question? I was looking at it and then suddenly it just went poof. I don't even know where I am. Sorry, YouTube. Sunflowers. Who took the panic buttons out of the offices in the Capitol? I've looked at that before. But let's see if we can figure out anything else. Oh wow, the energy on that was like right there. The person who took out the panic buttons is panicking themselves. Who took out panic buttons? In Capitol offices. Okay. Got it. That's number 6 for today. Yes, Roxy, I agree. For entertainment purposes only. Yep. For me, this is a spiritual practice, but it's not something to base your entire life on. Do not take legal advice, medical advice, life-changing advice from anybody on YouTube, including me. This is not meant to be advice. And don't, no. Nay. Anyway. Geek Hillbilly. Oh, something was cut off. Hi, Autumn. I'm fast GOP imploded. Got it. Angela. Anything on GameStop? Will it spur change? Oh, Game. Stop. Spur. Change. Okay. That is number 7. Paula. The man shouting, "Where is she?" as AOC hid during the Capitol riot. Was he out to help her or harm her? Harm her. The energy's really clear on that. Yeah. The energy is very clear. Whew, there's some ugly energy out there. At least kidnap is what it feels like. But what do I know? Man. Chris. Hey, Chris. Will immigration reform be passed without a hitch? Okay, let's read on immigration reform. Immigration reform. It's about time. Okay. Got it. Number 8. All right. Looking for question number 9. Got those? Clarence, will Garland get confirmed? Garland. Get confirmed. Hope so. Let's see. All right, that is number 9. Looking for question number 10. There's Jody. Hey, Jody. What area are the people that left the pipe bombs from? see if I get anything. Big surprise. Not local. Message boards, messages. They had to find this stuff online, and then they consumed a lot of it. They were already not listening to reason. They started out as regular conservatives, but I mean regular Republicans, I should say, voting. But then it just. But this is online, so they weren't local. Anything more specific than that? I'm not getting a place. I'm getting they were trying to create victory for Trump, cause huge emotion, and they will be caught if they've gone to ground quiet, but they will be caught. I'm not getting specific, anything more specific than that, I'm afraid. Sorry. Somewhere around 16. Area are bombers from. Okay, so I guess the important part is that they're going to be caught. That's what I'm picking up. So, Renee, will A.G. James bring down indictments before the trial? I've got that. Barbie, will Lindsay Graham's threat of the FBI backfire on him? Oh, yes. Thank you for bringing that up. Well, Lindsay. Will Lindsay's threat of FBI backfire? And I will explain more what that is when we get there. Okay, thank you. And anything else? Oh, Marion, here we go. Question 12. Do you get anything on Stacey Abrams getting the Nobel Prize? Stacey Abrams getting Nobel Prize. Okay. I'll have a look. I'll be happy to. Dave, Autumn, you could do memberships on your channel easier than Patreon to join. Oh. Oh, think about that. Thank you. That's an idea. Oh, yeah, memberships. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure about that. They take a bigger cut but that's how the sausage is made. So, all right. I've got my questions for today. If I did not answer your question or I didn't get to it, again, I feel terrible if I'd hurt your feelings. It's nothing personal, and I'm here every single day of the year. You can, it's kind of first come, first serve, but it's also I have to go by my intuition as well. Like the general reading on AOC, it's like I just got this sense of what specifically that there were other things to cover that were but we can always, if there's something more specific about her that someone's curious about, I could always look tomorrow. So, all right. Anyway, I'm going to go down to the end. So I've got your most current comments. Kara's saying, I do Kirsten's Patreon and YouTube membership. So do I. I don't know what I get for being a member of a YouTube member with her, but I do it anyway. All right. Right. Let's get this one out of the way. Oh, yes. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Can I do a Mardi Gras frame? Of course, I could do a Mardi Gras frame. When is Mardi Gras this year? Thank you, Holly. When is Mardi Gras this year? I'm not happy with this lighting. This lighting's driving me nuts. It's too bright or makes me look like a ghost. It won't help much, but turn that off. Sorry, sweetheart. Sorry, kitten. Oh, he's a good boy. Yes, he's a good boy. You are the precious. Yes, you are. It won't help, but it's something. Okay. Oh, Pete Buttigieg's been confirmed. That's fantastic. Thank you, Jody. Mardi Gras starts next. Mardi Gras, it's just one day. I hope tomorrow you can read on Representative Adam Kinzinger. You keep shuffling out my question. Oh, okay. Lighting was perfect. I know. It's just it whites out my face. I don't know. I'll check later. And I will get to the reading in just a second. Tuesday, February 16th. 2 weeks from today. Yes, there will be a Mardi Gras theme. Guaranteed. Kathy N, thank you so much. Thank you. Kathy N, can we do a reading on AOC's future and all center love and light since January 6th events on top of her previous sexual assault? Kathy N, we can look on tomorrow. A general on her future. I don't know why. I'm just getting it's like an anchor dragging behind me. It's like no, and I don't know why. But I think the assault. That might be why. I don't know. I gotta think about it. And I do feel bad that I hope you don't feel like you just paid for that question to be answered, because I don't guarantee you don't pay from the questions. No, I just feel bad. Yeah, I'm feeling really uncomfortable. I'm feeling really uncomfortable right now. Okay. Thank you, Kathy. All right, pull yourself together. Kitten, how you doing? Hello, Fuzzy. Are you being adorable? Are you cleaning your paws? Thank you. All right. And now we're going to Sheldon Adelson. Sheldon. All right, let's get this over with. Sheldon Adelson, GOP mega donor, Come on down. You're the next contestant on Do You Regret Everything You Did? All right, I'll pull the cards. Let's see what the cards have to say, because I have personal opinions here that probably aren't germane or important right now. He definitely left Democratic causes behind. Sheldon Adelson. Sheldon. Make sure I've got the right person. I think I do. Oh, yeah, that's exactly who I was thinking of. Sheldon Gary Adelson, born in 1933, August 4th. Passed away last month. 3 children. I don't know what message you guys were getting from him. But well, yeah, I'm really being thrown here. William, she has no idea what she's talking about. Do you mean green or do you mean me? Because right now I'm just like, oh man. He has seen what he did wrong. His energy is lighter than it was. He wishes he had done more good instead of leaving all of the Democratic causes and whatnot. He's in a better place. He sees the errors of his ways. Things are going to get better, but he and it feels like it's the usual, where knows his family's grieving, and but all right, this is going to sound terrible, but I'm just going to tell you what I'm picking up. It's good that he has seen. He has a bigger picture, a bit broader view. There is a reason why the vast majority of tarot readers are Democratic, left-leaning. It's because the whole point is you feel the energy. You get into other people's energy, and you can see what kind of people they really are and what have you. So having that broader view, once you've crossed over, that definitely helps, and it does tend to make people understand how we're connected and what have you. The problem I'm having here is, no offense, no offense, but he's very common. He's just a guy. He had a lot of money, but kind of that's it. He was He was just a guy. He hopes his family's well. What were you guys getting that you were feeling like he had a message? Because I wish you well. I sincerely wish you well. Bless you. Bless your soul. Bless all of our souls. He's just a guy. So that's all I've got there. Craig, it's a bit late for that, pal. Well, it's what happens when you cross over. You see the bigger picture. We just looked at Sheldon Adelson. I wish him well. It's just, I feel like I'm reading on, Sandra and Bob from Long Island. I mean, it's just like, or, Jill and Jose from California. It's just he's got the energy of, he's just a guy. Anyway. Yeah, maybe Cento, maybe he just wanted you to reach out to him. That could be it. Oh, Chris, I have no idea who Sheldon Adelson is. Google is our friend, all of our friends. Ask the Google machine. All right, 32. Let's see if I can get this back on track. A.G. James. Oh, Auntie Leticia. Auntie Leticia and Uncle Si, where are you? Will you be filing charges before Trump's impeachment trial? I wouldn't think so, but let's have a look. We're optimists. That's why we're here. We're optimists. Oh, Leticia James. Well, at least her energy, it feels more upfront. I know she has multiple things going at the same time. We should get on with this one. She's focused on Florida right now. Something about the what has to happen between New York and Florida is what it feels like. I keep getting that feeling. Cats. He built a beautiful resort. The Venetian is easily the most breathtaking on the Vegas Strip. I believe it. Devil's in the Center. That's more what he did in this life. I don't think he's in a particularly dark place, to be honest. He's not. But it's not a nice place. It's the energetic level he left on, but he has to work his way up. He's just a guy. I'm sorry. That's all I'm picking up. And that's also not to say I'm anything special. I'm just a woman. Just a Chicago reader woman. So, all right, where am I? James. Yeah, it's awfully quiet. And while it feels like he's getting away with everything, Trump is still getting away with stuff. Hello? Knock, knock. Hello? Isn't it time? It's on my calendar for you to go charge Trump with something. And she will. Prosecutor charging the man. Come on. You can do it. Well, this is the trial in the Senate, and this is after. So it's coming. But I think it's after the trial starts, because the trial's going to go on for a long time, actually. How about during? Before, how about during Trump's impeachment trial? And then I want to go straight to Lindsay threatening to, they better not call a single witness or we're going to get the FBI involved. All right, Leticia James, how about charging him and the others? Oh, the kids. It's not just him. Kids do. How about during Trump's impeachment trial? All right, with corrupt business practices, Trump org. Okay. Yeah, the impeachment trial is going to last a lot longer than the last one. The last one lasted like 3 weeks. That's not going to happen this time. He's been shortchanging people for a long time. Insult to injury. And he thinks he can just bully it, but here comes, these are all minor arcana. This is all human level decisions. And then suddenly it's like the gargantuan angel. Seriously, that's the energy. That's what it feels like. This is, this is representative of the size of the energy involved here. Trump just going along. And then suddenly it's like, oh, nay, you're bullying. Not going to work anymore. Mm-mm. That's funny. That's what it feels like. All right. It's just slow, but it's not just going to be. It's Trump and the kids is what it feels like. So right now, let's go to at 38, Lindsay. 38. Yeah, Trump's new lawyers. Oh, they're cream of the crop, aren't they? Man. One of them refused to charge Bill Cosby, and the other was one of Epstein's lawyers or something. It's like, wow. I understand fully everyone has a right to legal counsel. But Trump had good lawyers, or at least halfway decent lawyers, and they were just like, peace out. Bye. So it seems strange to me that why would Trump suddenly be like, oh, okay, you guys make your argument about procedure and it being unconstitutional. Why is he okay with that with them now? Whereas the last team, it was like, we're not doing it. I don't know. I don't get it. But anyway, that's really 39:30. Okay, so basically, Lindsay Graham is saying that the Democrats, and I've seen I watched the video, so it was, they had better not call a single witness. The Democrats had better not call a single witness, or we're going to get the FBI involved. And basically prove that this was planned for months by the people out there, and this will go on. And the Democrats better not call a single witness, or we're going to get the FBI involved. Yeah, that couldn't blow up in your own face. I'm sure of it. All right, Lindsay, is this going to blow up in your face? Boo Boo is snoring. That is the exact right attitude toward Lindsay to have. Lindsay, hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Yeah, you're going to wish you hadn't said that. It's hanging Chad, everybody. Hello, Chad. Well, this was certainly a long time coming. We know that. Communicating. Oh, he's definitely going to try to pull in the evidence from the rioters. But to the rioters, Trump was their North Star. So even when you start bringing in all this stuff about what they were planning, it's talking about Trump. It's going to cause Lindsay some sleepless nights, and it's going to upend what the Republicans think how this is going to go. Let me double check on Chad here. I don't know if you guys can hear him. I doubt you can hear him snoring, but it's very cute. Lindsay. Oh, yeah. Lindsay's very disappointed because there's a whole lot that's going to come out, and they're going to try to knock some of it down, but and they end up very disappointed. And can I just say in general, apropos of nothing, that that cloak bugs me. That cloak still bugs me. It's either too long or too short. But he's and with the trousers, like it's the water's gone, the land is dry. So why do you wear your pants so high? It just make it shorter, make it longer. Do something. Do something. Sorry, it just bugs me. Anyway. Hello. Oh, get the FBI involved, you say, in the Senate impeachment trial. Oh, I'm sure that'll go really well for the Republicans. Well, this is now the card of the Jewish space laser. Lindsay, hush your mouth. Hush your mouth. Hush. Yay. Speaking of hush your mouth, Sidney Powell and Rudy, what are they up to? What are Sidney Powell and Rudy up to? Sidney Powell. You okay? Sorry, there was a tuft of hair that was sticking out, and it looked like something was wrong with his paw. But no, it's not. It was just hair. Just a big clump of hair. It's like, oh my gosh, did he break his toe or something? No, he's fine. It was just a tuft of hair. So sorry, that derailed me completely because the thought of him being hurt just makes me crazy. And suddenly all my other priorities just go out the window. 45. Oh, look, 45. What are Sidney Powell and Rudy up to? Well, when it comes to Trump, I mean, what they had for breakfast, I don't care. but Sidney, Powell, and Rudy still pushing the conspiracy. Why aren't they representing Trump? They are both way so far out in the conspiracy wingnut. Whew. Larry hugs and tickles. Oh, tickles? I didn't like tickles. I don't like being tickled. I don't know why. I've never liked being tickled. I don't know. Do you guys get that? Or it's just like I get like I have to protect myself. I never enjoyed it. Is that relevant? No. Am I sharing it? I just did. I'm all over the map today. They weren't listening. Poor Trump is heartbroken, and we have the answers of what should be done because he should not be president. Biden should not be president, and the Republicans are out in the cold. And oh, the pain. Oh, good. Other people hate it too. Good. So, is that it? You're just going to keep pouring poison into Trump's ear to get him all riled up, or? Oh, Geek Hillbilly, I'm still getting used to my new leg and I'm wobbly. Oh, bless. I hope it goes well. I really do. I think there's some their own legal problems are pending. I mean, Rudy, in theory, he can't do it because he's technically a witness, but there's some kind of payday they're looking for. If it's not from Trump, good luck with that. But it's not going to go so well, and they have their own legal stuff and things they can't go forward with, and they're just making a name for themselves, but they don't realize it's notorious, not it's more like notorious or infamous, not famous, not going to make you lovely, that sweet MAGA money when you're hired by I don't know who. Joanne, why are people so devoted to him? I have no idea. Take your legal theories and get out. Yeah, even White House counsel was like, who are you? Because it was to somebody else who was there as well. It was like, who are you? Yeah, you lost, guys. The Democrats won. Please, you get deeper into this, you're gonna have some really ugly bedfellows. Yeah, it's not gonna go. Yeah, it's not gonna go well for them. They've got legal stuff hanging. All right, 50. Did Trump really pardon himself? Because there's talk of things like secret pardons and what have you. I didn't think it was possible, but look, why not? I'm here every day. It's free. I answer your political questions. Let's have a look. Did Trump secretly pardon himself? Pocket pardons or hidden pardons, or I don't know. We'll see. Let me see. He's definitely looking for a payday. Let me see if I get something similar to what I've been getting before on this. He got it. I really don't think so. It's. There were things he wanted to do in the last days, but they was being held back by legal counsel, and then he was rushed out the door. He didn't get it done, and he ends up on the defensive, and insult to injury, plus estate stuff is coming that he couldn't have pardoned himself for. I have not picked up that he did something like that. I get that, if anything, he's just focused on, how do I make money? I get he was basically, it was dragging on, and then it was too late. Too late. He was rushed out the door. This is what I've been getting on this. I don't know what else I could add. I think he's got legal heartache in his future. They pardon the kids? Why are you snoring? While he was president, okay. It's empty. I'm being drawn to the empty space in this Republican, like what's available to him because he's the emperor. He definitely came up with a lot of pardons. What is this? Tell us more about this Ace of Wands, because wands are Trump actions, and wands pardon a lot of people. So why does it end with that one? It's that he pardoned Ivanka or something, or Junior, or Eric. Yeah, exactly, Chris. Would that not be admitting that they were guilty, and he doesn't believe he is? I don't think so. And I don't know why I've got 4 cards here. I'm losing my train of thought. My train of thought has left the station. I'd say no. I'd say it's all going to come to light, and they're not going to be in a good place. So I'm getting a big ixnay on the Arden pay. All right. Let's see, 50, 55. How fast is the GOP imploding? Let's see here. How fast is the GOP imploding? Thank you for being here. I really look forward to this every day. I'm grateful for you. Thank you for being here. How fast is the GOP imploding? Because what I'm getting is, the GOP is going to sink under this because they won't stand up to the the Hatriots. I know we tried to come up with a different name for them yesterday, but it's kind of, it's just what I call them. Because of Trump. They got into, I wish I could quit you. That's what the Republicans have with Trump. Thank you, John. Oh, boy. They're the regular I'll call them the conservatives versus the Hatriots. Conservatives are trying to calm it down, but it's the more extreme view is who's in charge, who's as in running the charge forward. And it's all kind of legal problems are going to come up because of what these people believe in and what they did in the Capitol. What happened at the Capitol, plus what comes out in the impeachment, plus what comes out in the trials, and the Republicans, they, 4 years ago, they had the presidency, the Senate, and the House. They were at the top of the wheel of fortune, but the wheel turns, and now it is, boy, is it grinding them underneath. Cash Peters, the other, if you saw his last, I think it was the last video, he was talking about a big silver, people looking up, and a big silver, like, monolith going over, and they're like, "Ooh, pretty." And then there was a darker couple of ones that were over there, but they were both dark, but they were like separate. Instead of being like one big monolith that was coming over, they were like two, like this. That should be they were about the size of the one big silver one, when the big silver one was the Democrats and this was the Republican Party. I think there's something to that. The Republicans should disavow this, say this is not acceptable, and they would probably be able to quiet this down and rebuild their party, but they think that they can have all the voters and power of the one without having to of that side, without having to take on the stink of the Trumpster fire. Oh, nay. Yeeps. Okay. All right. Speaking of the rioters, 5830. Let's check again on who took the panic buttons out of the Capitol offices. Oh, sweetheart. Oh, sweetie, you're okay. Good boy. It's just the trash guy. Just the recycling guy, actually. It's okay. It's just the recycling truck. You're all right. Boy, there was a clunk, and poor Boo-Boo was like woken up with a start. You're all right, sweetie. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. You're all right. You're all right. It's okay. It's okay. Precious one. Good boy. Good boy. Good boo-boo. Okay. Who took the panic buttons out of the Capitol offices? I'm trying to take my own feelings out of this as much as possible, because I'm too quick to give people the benefit of the doubt. It's like, oh no, come on, it had to have been a maintenance thing. I mean, nobody would really do that, would they? Oh, yeah, Calciprees. Racism. I'm getting very, for what it's worth, I'm getting very, very strong energy of somebody who very much believes there should be no African Americans, there should be no people of color in Congress. Oh, okay. So we're dealing with a sicko. A sicko. Geek Hillbilly. Cash Peters' picture of the big silver monolith and the two smaller dark ones implies the GOP fracturing into two parts. I think they already have, but they're still together. It did so much damage. They're all over it. Lieutenant General Honore is looking into this. The whole administration, there's Biden, there's the beginning of the Biden administration. This is, we take care of our people. We take care, this does not work. Who it's going to turn out to be, we are going to be very, very saddened by this whole situation. That's a question. Chat, is the sicko still at the Capitol building? Still in the Capitol building? Let me see. It's the sicko, because there's definitely secrets here. Is the sicko still in the Capitol building? Still physically in the Capitol building. Like, do they work there? Are they there all the time? Legal decisions. Sword of Truth is protecting Pelosi and other women against some really nasty ongoing. It feels like it. Thank you, Roxy. Raslin reads saying AOC mentioned not feeling safe. Yeah. Is it someone in security? That's a good thought. Where was that? Lowell. Is it someone in security? Wouldn't it have had to be somebody acting like maintenance? I mean, how do you take those things out? Would you just security? If they were there after hours, if they could get into the office, rip it out and put it in. I don't know. Is it security? Somebody in security. They're not talking. Whoever it is not talking. All right, that doesn't help much, but okay. These aren't cards of I'm not seeing knights. I'm seeing swords in political swords in someone's back, but this is them already there. Of white supremacy garbage. Absolute trash. Emotional. Okay, well, maybe, but it would be. I'm just not getting a whole lot of security stuff. How about maintenance? Is somebody in maintenance? Well, that's an idea, Beverly, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Someone suspended? Someone who's been suspended, probably. Someone who... Okay. Someone who took the things out of the Democrat offices. There's the institution, hoping Trump will pardon them, that Trump's a bully. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. It feels like it was someone who came there for the riot. Maybe the next day? I don't know. I am reading on who took the panic buttons out of Democratic offices before the riots. A tour. They couldn't get. There was a plan to take more of them. That was thwarted. So there would be no one coming to the answer. We get lost in the shuffle. This was planned. Holy cats, this was planned. Was it Green or Boebert or whatever their names are? Thank you, Jody. I understand. It wouldn't be during the riot. Was it Green or Boebert? Trump is their North Star to try to create victory. Republicans aren't doing enough. The Biden administration is starting, or is about to start. Got Republican women there, but is it these Republican women? Did Marjorie Taylor Greene, or what's her name, Boebert, did they take did they rip the take out the panic buttons in the Democratic offices? Acentua or Gosar, Gomert, Jordan, Biggs. They're more the messenger. They're more the mess. The action was planned, but they feel more like messengers. Is it someone who is a congressperson, a representative, or a senator, or a representative or a senator have themselves or have their staff go rip out panic buttons? I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, Frosty Bean, is there a work order for maintenance to replace them? Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but it feels like a bigger plan. Communicating their love of Trump. The fool. Movement and change. I don't think so. I don't think it was an actual representative or senator. But it was definitely part of the plan. Maybe somebody who was on one of those tours or something, who was able to. You'd think there'd be cameras. You'd think they could just look at all the cameras. Oh, there's hatred. Hatred. Like the Democrats and just are evil incarnate to them. See, if it was just this, I'd say yes. It was somebody on one of those tours or something, but I'm getting temperance right at the beginning. It could be, no, it's not just being hidden. I'm not getting anything more specific than that. Work order. Could a work order. Okay, let's try work order. Is there a work order that allowed these to be taken out? Because they didn't know anything about it. It was a shock to them. They had no idea. Feeling very aggrieved that Trump was stabbed in the back. Certification of the Electoral College votes is a legal heartbreak. Must do something extraordinary for the fool to keep Trump in. Who are you? Janitor? I don't think it was an inside job, as in one of the. It does not feel like one of the actual like people who worked in those offices. No, they were panicked. No, the people who worked in the offices, they wouldn't decide to do this, and the decisions they made in the face of this, they're not sleeping, they're terrified. It's not anyone on the actual staffs. Could Trump have something to... Did Trump set it up? Boy, this is going to be fascinating to try to timestamp. Did Trump have anything to do with the panic buttons being removed from the offices? Did Trump have anything to do with it? Did he know anything about it? We know he wants to have plausible deniability, but it doesn't mean he does. It's definitely something he would do. I don't think you could pass this guy. I don't like this energy. Trump wanted a big attack. He wanted the Supreme Court, the military, everybody to go and destroy, so that he could go swanning in at the end and be like, yes, here I am. And he would end up like Putin, a bazillionaire. Carolyn, could the panic button removal be done by the same persons responsible for the bombs? It seems like the skill would be necessary to disable the panic buttons undetected. Usually they have a circuit. I don't know. It's hard for me to picture Trump doing any of this because he's so stupid. But panic buttons. What's it? People who planted the bombs. Because they were there the day before, weren't they? Did the people who planted the bombs, did they also... I get the they wanted to take action for Trump. They wanted to hurt Pelosi and whatnot. But I'm getting that they were too limited in time. There was only so much they could do. All right, so basically what I'm picking up is that was this a random person? I don't know, and I'm saying the random, maybe they dressed up like maintenance, maybe they dressed up like security, maybe they snuck away from a tour, maybe they stepped away from something and Green turned her back, and or Bobert or Jordan, not Jordan, but anybody, you know. Was this just a random random person who pulled this off? Oops. All right, that was the Nine of Swords for the reading. Oh, boy. Someone who was heavily judging all of this. Someone who was looking at the rise of the Democrats, the potential beginning of the Biden administration. We're going to lose the country, blah, 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 blah. Trying to pass judgment. The real president is at Mar-a-Lago. which I think is what Lori says, what Lori calls it over at Way of Positive Change. One more try. There's a thought, Carolyn. Was it like Flynn or... Sorry. Oh, thank you, Ann Moss. Will they get caught? Okay, was it Flynn and then will they get caught? I get... Is it possible Flynn was traveling at the time? No, it wasn't Flynn. He was traveling, or he wasn't there. No. I can't stand Flynn, but I'm not getting Flynn. I hope you guys are checking with other readers on this. I'd love to hear what they're saying, because it's usually the consensus among readers is closest to the truth. Will they get caught for disabling or removing those panic buttons? This feels like a huge report, like the Mueller report, some gargantuan report. Yes, they will get caught. And they had very nefarious intent. Nefarious intent. It's just bad. I mean, I'm getting this like, not just heartbroken, it would feel like constricting in my chest. Fear and PTSD, but Democrats, like DOJ under Biden, judgment. There'll be judgment under all of the... Basically, when Biden's full administration is in place and they start assigning special counsels and getting the inspector generals back in place, and there will be judgment. And that it was nefarious is what it feels like. So I don't know if that helped any, but that's what I'm getting. Let me see if I can get any more in here. Well, we're here. So 1/23/30, will Merrick Garland get confirmed? The logical next thing to look at. And Moss Sterling from Linda G says it was maintenance. Will Merrick Garland get confirmed? His energy is great. But there's terrible energy around him. There are really scared people in Washington, D.C. There are people really scared that he's going to come in there and they're going to be in big trouble. They don't want him confirmed because they know he knows the law. He will have every T crossed, every I dotted, and what he does will stick. Oh yeah, taking action at the beginning of the Biden administration. He'll be working from jump. They're gonna make it really hard. They're gonna fight it. but it's kind of hard to fight. With this here, if this wasn't in the center, if the strength card wasn't in the center, I'd say maybe they'll be able to block him, but this is far too strong. And all these other cards of Trump and his base of power and insult to injury and Republicans, all this is minor arcana. He stands in strength. So does Merrick Garland become the Attorney General of the United States? True, Carolyn. Garland took down McVeigh in the Oklahoma City bombings, and he worked really well with others. I was watching something about it, and the Republicans don't have the votes to stop him. They don't have the votes or the arguments to really stop him. Oh, there's some really scared people. Like, I'm glad he has really good security. Oh, he's going to look at everything. He's going to look at everything, and he's going to delegate, and he's going to get everybody looking at everything. This isn't just, oh, well, he only has so much bandwidth. Oh, nay. He knows how to delegate. And they can try to fight, but it's hard to be over here fighting back when it's all that. Look at all those pentacles. Yeah, the pentacles are usually Republican, but this doesn't feel like, oh, they'll stop him. No, this is like these are the different areas that he's going through. And they're over here like, yes, we're going to fight back. Good luck moving that mountain. So, oh, yoy. I was just double checking on the, was it maintenance? Because Lindsay G's really good. And the people she works with are really good. Was it maintenance? I'm getting more, maybe it would be somebody who dressed up like maintenance or something. I'm not getting straight up maintenance. They like took advantage of the confusion between, oh, this is the new, this is the old thing, this is the, there were new people, there were people coming and going. The new administration hadn't taken over yet, but there was still there's something about taking advantage of the confusion. I don't know exactly that it would refer to, but a decision made. But I got a temperance card here. It feels like someone who like dressed up who took advantage of the confusion, but that's what I'm getting. Anyway. All right, do I have a little bit of time to try to catch Shepard? Yes, Autumn. So easy to say routine maintenance. Yeah, that's what it feels. That's what it feels like. But let's see. All right, one. Oh, Stacey Abrams. This is be nice. Stacey Abrams, is she going to get the Nobel Prize? Nobel Peace Prize, I'm guessing. Is it the Nobel Peace Prize, or is it Nobel Prize for, I don't know what they're all for. I don't think there's one for political science, but I don't know. You tell me. Stacey Abrams is nominated for a Nobel Prize. Will she win? Nobel Peace Prize. Thank you. Stacey Abrams, will you win the Nobel Peace Prize? Considering you saved our country. Whew. Well, she is definitely a beloved figure, and she will be through history. Oh, yeah. She's going down in history in a very nice way. I don't think so. She deserves it. She fought the good fight. And she's still beloved. But the decision made, this doesn't feel grand enough. This is good. This is really good, but it doesn't feel. She should. Someone nominated Kushner, and now he's put that on his, and there's like his list of accolades. Stacey Abrams, are you going to win the Nobel Peace Prize? Silent as a tomb. She should. But I've got thief right in the center. The energy's not good. The cards are not good. Yeah. All right, and one more thing, because I just want to know. Okay, someone had suggested, is the person who disabled the panic buttons, is it someone who, let's just say, is no longer with us? Is this person still alive? Still incarnate? Walking amongst us? That's not a spiritual card. That is physical form, actively in the physical. Yep. That's someone who's still alive. All right. That's what I'm getting. It's going to take me a long time to timestamp this today, but I think it'll be worth it. I hope that helps. I really do. I wish I could have just gotten a straightforward, boom, answer, but I got some information. Hopefully that helps. All right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything and all of your support. It means the world. It really does. And I am grateful for you. I'm grateful to our troll slayers, our amazing moderators. Thank you. All right. So that's going to do it for me for today. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm here every day. And I had the request of Mardi Gras. Oh, yeah. Definitely on Mardi Gras, probably a few days before. I might even try to make my own little, for myself, my own little, I don't know, mini version of a king cake or something. I lived in Baton Rouge off and on for about 10 years, so it's near to my heart, even though I'm very much a Yankee. My best friend is actually from Louisiana, but so. She knows. She knows. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. But it's nice to be able to know all the culture down there, and the cooking and the lingo, and anyway, culture, customs. Yeah. All right. I'll see you all tomorrow. Hang in there. We're gonna make it. We're gonna be okay. All right. See you tomorrow.